Wow, so blurry. Let's see. Music check. Mic check.
Hello?
Just gathering up some paints. Blurry jank check. Ooh, it fixed itself. It heard me talking about it. Hello? It's been a week. That's all I can say. It's definitely been a week so far. I need my paper for my wet palette. Didn't even get to do. I wasn't going to do the league race yesterday. Oh, there it goes. But I didn't even get to do the racing stream I wanted to do, which kind of sucked. I have a little bit too much water in this. Let's transfer a little here. I got my pictures and video taken of the kit in its unweathered completed form, so I guess it is now time to commit a war crime. Many, many war crimes. Can I pour this? This is gonna go badly. There's just too much water in here. Oh my god, what a pro. That went way too well. Gonna have something bad coming later. I just know it. We're gonna goof it all up. Oh, I didn't turn my light on. Ball. That's why it was so dark on my desk. Didn't turn the overhead on. I'll probably have to, yeah, weathering Wednesday. Since we missed Mecha Monday, we got Weathering Wednesday. And I was just getting at the colors, trying to find if I have any good colors for chipping, as we're going to be brush painting them. Got out my collection here. I may have to just mix my own. I may have to get like the brown and mix it with the black. Oh, that's a metallic. Well, if that's a metallic, that should be over here. Because all these are metallic, so, but it doesn't fit, so that must be why it's in the other one. Because none of these fit. I haven't even got to use any of these metallics yet. Because I haven't been doing any hand painting. Doing a bit of brushing yourself? What are you brushing on? Oh, somehow there's water slides for the car on the floor. Oh, they must have fallen off that. Okay. I got a couple of, I don't know exactly how we're going to tackle this, but I got a couple of nasty brushes. This one might be fun for chipping in stuff on the edges. I don't know. We'll find out. Paint on a, I'll have to see what that is. I don't know what it is. Get them done so you can free up gators to go, oh, for another one to go to priming. Trying to decide what color of chipping I want to do. Could do a blue-black, but I feel like since everything's all kind of warm colors anyways, I should probably do a dark brown, dirty brown. So, dude, What's going on? Highlighted your message. I have a ride and back. Okay, yeah, sure. Just be back by 9. At least by 9 at the latest. Oh, I missed the linky. Linky in this. Oh, I wondered if that's what it was. Because I don't like know really anything about Warhammer stuff, but I saw a video of somebody talking about how one of those builds versus Gunpla, and I was thinking that the name kind of ringed a bell, but yeah, those are pretty cool. Yeah, they were just talking about the differences of using glue to put it together and the difference in the feel of the plastic and stuff like that. Oh, what do you want now? You already asked me questions on my camera's all blurry again. Work. I don't understand. It has a little focus box that's on my face, but it doesn't focus. But then I touch it and it's got the same box and then it focuses.
Huh.
Why is that?
It probably just likes.
Hey, you blend
dislikes me better.
you blend in with my audio down sound deadening back there. My audio panels.
Now,
You can just hide in the background. Nobody will see you.
now more people will join your stream because their favorite person is here.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yeah. Do you have a charger?
No, I don't. You should have your own charger and plenty of them.
Okay. See ya, dude. Say bye to me.
Bye. Okay, Ted. What color should I use? We do the warm brown's not really dark enough. Fucking god damn it. Hold. Okay. I'm going to try to combine these two. That was my dad. We had to put a little black out here just in case I want to use it. Figure out some logistics on my head gasket is no more in the Miata. So I have it apart, and I got the new head gasket and stuff, but he's bringing a nice straight edge so we can check and make sure the head's not warped. I don't think it is, but just checking it before we wreck it, you know.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Keys? So let's see what we can come up with here. Let's use this, like, weird, nasty brush. And I was thinking of just mixing, I don't know if it'll be dark enough. I'm thinking about mixing the green. Actually, I'm just going to mix this, like, all into it. This green and brown and black, green, and this warm brown together. Is that dark enough? That's probably dark enough, actually. It's kind of a nice mud color, really. We need some paper towels or something. Need something going on here. Get all this paint out of the way. And, oh, I forgot I was going to try. I think we'll use the shield as kind of a test piece here. But anyways, yeah, I had last weekend had my first track weekend of the year in the Miata, and the head gasket seemed a little bit iffy before, but it finally let go during the track day. So, and then since I have the head off, I decided that I was going to upgrade the valve springs. So I'm going to have to pull the cams out and put the new valve springs in and everything. But with the new valve springs, I don't think I'll be brave enough to do it. But I will supposedly be able to safely rev the engine to 8,400 RPM, which is pretty nutty. I don't want to get a super nice brush. That might be too, I just want to do some edging. I feel like that might be too fat to really do it. And also for edging, doing edge highlights on this, you have to do brighter than what it is. And it's already pretty well white because it's an off-white. So, pearl orange, yeah. So I don't know if I just do pure, I'm going to have to do like pure white to even highlight this, really. And I'm not sure how much I want to highlight, because you kind of need to have a direction of light figured out and stuff. And he's in this stupid pose. I took pictures, but I did some testing of different poses, and that was the last one I tried, and I didn't really like it.
Hello?
Pictures of it, but Hobbycore, hello. Oh, that's that sticky tack was in there a while. These hands don't hold shit. They do need some help, at least to be not super frustrating while moving it around and taking pictures and stuff. Oh, I think I left the sticky tack ball out there where I take pictures. Let me grab. There it is. That'll make this process easier. Planning schmanning. But yeah, so to highlight this, since it's basically, I mean, it's almost, and there is some like off-white that's close to white. I feel like I'm just gonna have to do white. Maybe white, or we could try more of saturation style with the with some ice or pale yellow. Could try that. That would also somewhat keep it in the right hue. Maybe. That's gonna be way too yellow. Maybe we can mix some white with it or something. Actually, that may not be. Keep what I'm using over here. That may not be too bad. If I don't like it, we can just go back over it. Oh, I need a brush would help. Let's use one of my okay brushes here. Move this paper towel where it's actually useful. Did I zoom in too far? Maybe a little bit. All right, so we're gonna get some yellow and then I'm gonna go down the edge. Around the edges maybe. I don't know if I really need to thin this out. That's Monument Hobbies paint's already pretty good how it is. Let's try to get majority of that off and see what happens. That might work. Kind of seeing it. May have to find something different to highlight the orange because this will be extremely bright. I think I want to try doing the highlights before I start the chipping. I don't know if I really want to. I guess I will. Highlight down here too. I don't know if you necessarily want to do that because if it's up and down on the model anyways, the sunlight doesn't necessarily get down there. One thing kind of sucks about edge highlighting Gunpla is there's a shitload of edges. Yeah, at least it doesn't necessarily need to be perfect because we have chipping and stuff that goes over some of it. So if I make a mistake, there will be chipping there now. You found a shirt for me? Also just got a little wild there. Can also just wipe it off with my finger. A little carried away there. I guarantee there's no way I will, oh shit. I forgot to wipe the brush off. There's no way I will get every edge that I need to get. Just no possible way. Let's see what you got. Man, somehow we like spiked in viewers early on, and then of course I was on the phone, so they all left. Oh, I literally saw that today. It was in the Gundam Discord that I'm in. Yeah, I feel like it's drying. It's kind of highlighting, but it's drying too dark. We need some white. We need to brighten that up. I don't think I have any white in the monument stuff, so we'll add a little Vallejo to it. Or we may just have to go with white. I'll put a little puddle of white and we'll figure it out. I'm excited to get to Nushin after we get all the highlights and chipping done. I'm gonna noosh the shit out of it. I want to see how it works. Really shouldn't be mixing with this brush, but you know, it is what it is. We'll just clear it all out so it's fine. It's fine. What am I doing? Don't pick that up. Pick this up. Now, was that enough white to make a difference? Let's see. Maybe. So use a little air from the airbrush to dry it, because it will dry a little darker. Yep, Sonic on the beach. Let's see, we'll do that on that side. Let's just do pure white on the other side. I really don't want to do pure white, but it's already so bright. It may almost have to be pure white. Do a little experimentation. Yeah, I don't think I like that. Who knows if the camera can even see that? That compared to that. It just pulls it, I feel like it pulls it out of the color. I'm just gonna mix like all this together to really brighten it up. It's kind of a terrible way to do that, but that's what we're doing. Now we'll keep some of the yellow in there. And we go back over all the edges I already did. And I don't know if this is the best way to do it or not, but I saw, doing some research, I saw a few different people doing it this way where they edge highlight first and then come in with the chipping second. So that way the chipping just kind of fits in real nice instead of doing the chipping first and then trying to highlight the chipping perfectly. Oh wow, that really adds, just that little bit really adds some dimension to that. I feel like it should be a little thicker. It's a little better. We'll get better as we go though. Jump scare ads. It must have. You're getting some jump scare ads. Okay. How are we gonna highlight the orange? Maybe a flesh tone, like this dark warm flesh. It's pretty orangey. Give it a shot. See if it's bright enough. May have to add some white to it. Oh yeah, I think that's, well, I guess we'll see when it dries. It seems bright enough to me. Kind of interesting doing a basically a hand paint stream, but on Gunpla. Don't look at my non-painted plastic there that I totally forgot shows when I was painting the kit. Thankfully, with the top coat, it kind of blends in. I mean, it is a completely different tone, but it's, you don't, if it's at an angle and stuff, you don't really notice it so much. We'll have to make that extra dirty back there so it really blends in. I don't really, I guess I'll put some highlights in here. Since it's behind the shield, I don't really feel like I need to. Now, is that good enough? Is that bright enough? Is it thick enough? I feel like it needs to be thicker. It's hard to do this part up here because it's got the other color right behind it, so I can't really get a good edge of the brush on it. Or down here, I can really lean into the side of the brush. I think we may need a bit of white, or I could just bring some of the ice yellow into it. Pale yellow, not ice yellow. Ice yellow is a different brand, I believe. That was I shouldn't have put that straight in the pile. That was probably way too much. Way too much yellow. It actually doesn't look too bad. A little bit more of that in there. Let's try that. Look at me pretending like I know how to brush paint. I'm getting better at it. Oh yeah, I like that a lot better. Oops. All right, now we got our colors figured out. This should go way quicker and easier. So that's for the orange. This is for all the other whites. Now should we try some chipping? Chipperoo. Get this big old nasty thing. That may not be. I wanted something flat and kind of gross, but that's unwieldy. That ain't gonna work. Ooh. That makeup brush might work. I feel like that's gonna be too fine and nice though. Just wanted something that covered a little bit more space than just a standard brush. Let's see what else I got in here. I don't think I have much else to choose from currently though. What's in here? Those are all round. Oh wait, what's this? Maybe that one? Number 4 flat. There's a flat one. Try that. Still small, but at least it's a flat one. What else? These are all round, I believe. They look like they're round to me. Sure would be nice if the box, said what was in it. But I'm pretty sure these are all round. So you got number 4 flat, and then I have one that's small but also kind of gross. Oh, never mind. It's got liquid mask in the tip of it. That won't work. All right, well, we'll try this one. Seems too nice. It's not really that flat. Well, there we go. It has begun. It is no longer a nice factory fresh paint. I don't really know how much I'm going to do. I don't know how wild I'm going to get into it. My problem is a lot of times I think too literally, and this needs to be not literal, because if you took the scale into consideration that this is like a twice the height of a tree if it was in real life, these chip marks would be like you wouldn't see them. They'd be so small that you wouldn't even notice them. And from this distance, anyway, seeing it this small. Zoom out a little bit so I can get a little stay in frame a little better. So I like all this looks pretty good. I think that right there looks like shit. So on this corner. I think the paint was a little opaque that time. Need some. I don't know if I should use the brush straight on here. I guess we could try it. Get most of the paint off and then give it a. Or actually, let's try to like rough up the bristles. Then we can give it a little. I think those are too. Why is it not focusing? Those are too transparent looking. All right, now we want lots of it down here. That's probably too much. Oops. I drug it instead of pressing it on accident there. I want this to get really because this would be like shoved down in the ground. Good one across there and kind of on that edge. It's getting there. That highlight showing down there. I don't want that, I don't think. Kind of wonder if it was a mistake using the wet palette, because I really want these colors to cover in like the first step. Otherwise, you just get they're kind of transparent, and then you see the other color showing through, which doesn't convey that the paint was chipped off. It just conveys that there's something on top of the paint that you can see through. Oh, I hate that. Those two marks look freaking identical. That's like the worst. There we go. Just touch it up in there. My brush isn't random enough. It looked identical. Yep, got to spin the brush. Need to add that into the rotation as I'm working around, don't I? And there, let's go here. Over there. I was also going to look up. There, that looks better than those light dabs. I was going to look up some screenshots of this anime, because I know there was pictures of them like in a forest, and I was trying to think of how high the trees would be as they're walking through the forest, because I think they're taller than the trees, but the trees are kind of would be dragging across the body. Because I was thinking maybe a weathering, and it may just look weird to have it like really scratched and more like through there. But in my head, it's like he's walking through the jungle and all the trees are scratching and stuff along the kind of like the chest. That one looks too symmetrical to the next one as well. Over the edge a little there. There we go. Something about this stuff in the top left corner looks like shit. I can't exactly tell what it is. There we can go. That to be really beat up. I like that. That's looking pretty good. Beat up this back edge. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I don't like that, but I'm afraid to wipe it because then it's going to look weird. Just going to dab across the back here. I think the back would be like, because it goes on his arm, I think the back would be rubbing against his arm, or if he holds it up, he might hold the gun over the top of it, slam the gun down on it. So it might be a bunch of wear marks kind of right in here where the gun's resting. Oops, pushed too hard there. It made the bristles slide. Assume there'd be lots of wear and crap inside here. Do they not show the pictures anymore? Oh, it's a security check. Oh, thank you. That picture makes it look like the trees are like taller, but I'm pretty sure I remember them walking through a forest where they're peeking over the trees. Yeah, I guess maybe not. Some more behind here. Bunch back in there. Oh, I didn't do the backside here. That aren't crouching or. Oh yeah. Well, I think that's pretty well done with the chipping. Needs like a. Should we attempt a scratch? I don't think I like that. It's a good place to test it though. On the back. Color that in a little bit more. Kind of too soft looking. Let's stipple it a little bit. Maybe that'll help. That kind of helps. Still don't like it though. Well, the front's looking all right. I think that looks pretty cool. Maybe we need some more in this corner. Along the top there. Something like that. just I just made like a square on it. Oh, that's how I should do a scratch. Ooh, with the tip. Just scratch it with the tip. And just kind of stipple it in. That looks pretty good. Let's make it connect a little better. I think that looks much better. Yeah. Now, easy there. We don't want too much. I like it. Except these two dots I made are like perfectly in line. Fix that. There, that's a little better. It's still too patterny down there, but I feel like if I add more, it's just going to make it worse. So it is what it is. And these up here look kind of weird. I don't really know what to do with them. Maybe we could connect those. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Much better. So much better. Now, if he's you got the bar, if he's like grabbing the bar, his hand's going to come under, his fingers are going to come under and drag in here. Kind of around, but mostly directly under the bar. That may not really look random enough, but whatever. That's looking good. You know what? I was going to skip it because there's lyrics, but screw it. It's fine. So I think that's the shield. I have more we're going to noosh it and do like washes and stuff like that, but for the chipping, the highlighting and chipping, I think I'll call that good. Hopefully it's not too much. I feel like it might be a little too busy, but it's all right. We have lots of hands. Let's do a quick hand here. Gonna be busy. Yeah, that's true. That is true. The shield is a tool. It's okay. We're not filling in that entire thing. Shield as a tool is going to get a lot of use, so makes sense. That's the one thing with weathering that it's like, you're supposed to kind of, you're supposed to like tell a story with it, kind of make it make sense. But I feel like you can't be too realistic because then it might not make sense. If that makes any sense. Because, like, if the shield is old and has been used a bunch and it's just absolutely battered, but it's like a shield from somebody else, and that's how it happened in real life. If you're trying to mimic that, then the shield's just going to look way worse than the rest of it, and then to the viewer, that's not going to make any sense to them. So then what do you do? I don't know if I really want to bother trying to highlight this edge. It's really close to that other edge. And like the hands, I would think that the hands would be super tore up, right? Especially the knuckles here. No, but it's cool. Yeah, I feel like the top of the hand would have more use because if you're holding things, doing stuff, especially guns, weapons, that's gonna wear more here than it is on the back side of your hand. So I'm gonna do more up here. And this whole back edge, I would think, would be like obliterated because it's running into the wrist joint. We'll get some of this. We have a long scratch across his hand there. Couple little doots there. Oop. Call that good. I don't want to overdo it. Maybe a little bit in the bottom of the hand there. The metal, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with. I don't want to do some washes and stuff. And then after the washes, the noosh and stuff, I may go back in and put a brighter metallic as some highlighting spots where it's like the metal's been worn. recently. Okay, then I've been using, where's the articulated hand? It's the right hand, this one. I've been using this one a lot for posing and stuff, so make sure I get this one painted. I feel like my edge highlighting isn't really quite heavy enough. Either that or the color's just really not bright enough because it's brighter, but it still doesn't really show over the top. I found my next Weeb game that I started playing some. Weeb gotcha game. Started. I haven't really played very. I haven't had a chance to do really like anything. But I started playing Neverness to Everness. Everness to Neverness. No, it's Neverness to Everness. Yeah, NTE. It's like anime gotcha game mixed with GTA. And it's actually, so far anyway, it's actually seems pretty decent. I played the Seven Deadly Sins game a little bit. And it was like literally an exact copy of what's it, the big one, the, the real big gotcha game. Yeah, it's like the Seven Deadly Sins was an exact copy of that, except it's just Seven Deadly Sins, which that was the only reason I played it. No, not Hanukkah. The or Hanukkah, Hanukkah, not Star Rail. The like the original one, the same company, but the original game. I do not like how this is looking at all. Maybe this will fix it a little bit. Yes, I feel like that's too much, but maybe not. We'll set that down later. Oh, I need to beat up the back edge. Gotta beat up the brat. Beat up the brat with a baseball bat. But yeah, the Seven Deadly Sin ones I played just because it was Seven Deadly Sins. But it's not really a very good game. But Neverness to Everness is actually seems to be pretty cool. And there's all kinds of stuff you can do in it, but one of the more GTA style things you can do is you can get wanted and get your stars up, the wanted stars, and if you get to 5 wanted stars, it spawns a cop boss fight, which I thought was awesome. Okay, should we just start with rip a leg off? The legs are going to be like the heaviest beat up thing. So that might be good to start with. They're also going to be, the top of the legs are going to be running into the armor plates all the time. It's Mecharashi, mostly because mechs. Oh, and phone game. Let's start with the orange. Been holding out for the orange. That was a great commercial from Think Geek back when Think Geek was a decent place and not bought out. It was a front mission game until they split. Oh. Basically plays front mission strategy game with all. Oh, okay. Whoa! No, 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 no. Is there even any point in highlighting the bottom edge of the foot? Because that's gonna be like destroyed. So now that we've done the shield, I think the rest of it we're going to do, because it's easy to get carried away, I think the rest of it we're going to do in moderation, just to make sure I don't overdo it. Then we'll have some time to take a break, because obviously I'm definitely not going to do all this in one sitting. I'll have some time to take a break, get my eyes off of it. Oh, good call. Get my eyes off of it, take it back, take it all in later, and then not have to realize that I overdid it and it looks awful. done highlighting this foot. This foot. I have to reform the tip here. Some straggling bristles that are putting a little bit of paint where I don't want it. Making the edge highlight not such an edge. Make that a little bit more apparent in the front. Okay. Where did I put my water? Oh. And a stretch. For the old straggle brush is just pretend no one will see it. Didn't this already play? Do I have this? I'm gonna skip. I don't know if I have that in there twice or what. I wonder, since there's not that much orange, since I have this orange out and ready to go, let's just highlight all the orange and just get the orange highlighting out of the way. I think that's a solid idea. Then I don't have to worry about the orange highlights anymore. Well, until after all the chipping's done, and then the last step you're supposed to go back in and, well, that's even after all the washes and all that stuff. Then you go back in and just dot little highlights in here and there. But that doesn't necessarily need to be the same highlight color either. Son of a truck lord. I want to put it in my mouth so bad. That's how I was taught to paint. I want to do it so bad. Don't. It's just acrylic paint. It's fine. I want to do it so bad though. That's how my mom painted with all of her craft figures and stuff that she painted. And it's so easy to keep the a nice point to the tip. You just curl your tongue around it and roll it and pull it. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win. I mean, it's not it's not necessarily edible, food grade, but it's non-toxic. That's good enough, right? Say when VIP is around. Just with rat on. Uh, that's true. I mean, yeah, even see exactly. Because even water will kill you if you have too much of it. It's like that's a necessity to live, but it'll still kill you if you have too much of it. So, just the tiniest amount on your tongue, it's fine. Now the point's going away and my highlights are starting to look like shit again. There, that side of the brush is much better. Some sloppy highlights on that side. Is that the, oh, that's the outside of the foot too. That's the worst place to have them. Okay, that's good enough. Good enough. So let's go ahead and do the chest to get us all this orange out of the way. Fine. Fine. It'll be fine. Should I pull his pelvis off? I guess I probably should. His head might be useful in holding it while we go around. It's not necessarily fun doing edge highlighting, but it's kind of satisfying. Okay, his head's in the way for that. Now, do I need to highlight underneath? I feel like I don't, right? Shouldn't have to. I'm sad I didn't get to do the racing stream last night. It was going to be fun just getting on iRacing and doing some random races. I'm concentrating way too much. Whew, way too much. Yeah, exactly. I'm about to that point. Let's do a partial. Those lines go under. We'll do a little highlight, but we'll just do it kind of like part of the way down. Seems like a thing to do. Some kind of shading light source thing that somewhat makes sense. Okay, I kind of want to go under this edge. Catch that edge. Doesn't really need. Nope, don't do it. Don't fall into the trap. Almost got impatient there and just because there wasn't enough paint on the brush and it wouldn't lay anything down. I almost got impatient and just like tried to force it to lay down paint. Don't do that. Okay, we can make these heavier because they're at the top. Oh, that was fast. I didn't even get to read the message. And got the old band hammer. Hannibal's got an itchy trigger finger tonight. That was slow. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I just hadn't noticed it. And then the second I looked at it, it disappeared. Oh, we need this edge here. This edge here. Okay, got the highlights. That was even during an ad. No, the ad break just started. Never mind. It was not during an ad break. Okay, orange is done. Orange is done. Let's highlight the white on here and we get back to the chipping, the chippong. I don't know if I should, because we won't get this all highlighted and chipped by the end of the stream. But I want to play around with the noosh. I don't know if I should just get the noosh and like play around with the shield some. Here's a, hey, paint looks good, nope, band. It's just like the The fuck you say? Ban. I ain't got time for this shit. I don't know how much the highlights on the white are really adding. Kind of hard to see. Everything is a nail when you have a band hammer. Fastest draw in the West. I can't tell if you're drawing. Oh yeah, superpower, but that person would put on Reddit and say what is dick? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, none of it. There may be yeah, maybe nobody here that argues with that. I'm gonna wash my brush off with getting some dried paint on the tip there. Got to check the tip even if you're not using an airbrush. These double, like, chamfered edges, filleted edges. Now here we go again. I never can remember. It's chamfer. It's the straight edge, right? It fillets the curved. I think that's right. I always forget. You'd think of how many parts I've engineered in 3D to 3D print and all the 3D modeling I've done in Fusion 360 and all that stuff. You would think I would remember which one's fillet and which one's chamfer. But I think I pick the tool that looks like the thing I want, and I don't pay attention to the names, I think. Straight edge is a lifestyle choice. That it is. There's a great it's a great little punk song called Should I Go Straight Edge? We could even listen to it if I wasn't streaming on YouTube. Although nobody ever watches on YouTube, so it doesn't really, I don't even know why I do it. It doesn't really matter. Mix a little water in with this here. Something. It's getting a little thick. There we go. That's better. That's better. Just mute them. Yeah, especially since nobody watches on YouTube. I don't know. I don't need to stream on YouTube, I guess. But uh, I can set it so so they get a different audio track, so they don't have any music at all. And then I could play real music and not the bullshit AI generated background music that I've made for this. Although most of the time I don't want music with words in it. I just want to chill with some background ambience, which people say whatever about the AI stuff, but the non-vocal background stuff, like the boring background stuff, it's pretty damn good at. And that's a of course I never did like much professional wise musician wise, but that's a musician saying that as well. I just have old YouTube music and More Thunder, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I have actual music on a YouTube channel. Proof. Proof I'm a musician. Argu- Arguably a musician. I don't know how much I really need to highlight back here, because that's like under the leg. Yeah, we've had a few concerts. Not a lot. Too much paint. Yeah, the old Walmart. That one was okay. That was when we played a lot of sad, boring music at the Walmart concert, because Hickson just kept progressively getting more and more emo. We had such a fun uh grungy pop punky mixed with grunginess uh to the band when we first started. And then as we went, Hickson just got more and more and more emo, and everything started slowing down and getting softer and getting whinier. Which I mean, he still made some great songs in that kind of style, but that was not really what I was there to play. Should get heavier, yeah, yeah. We had um, was it sober? Um, do I dare do I dare play any of this on stream? There's I think sober's on the channel. It might not be live on the channel anymore. It might be a hidden video. Um, but I think it was sober. It was a slower one, but it was real heavy. And it was actually about like um, if I'm thinking of the right name, it was actually about how this one guy like basically raped Hickson. I'd still like to re-record all the old songs. Of course, Hickson is no longer with us, so he can't play or do the singing. But I re-recorded one of the songs in like um, kind of like a in memory of him type thing, and I really wanted to go through and do all the other songs as well. I just never got around to it. Sober is still alive. I mean, even if they're not live, it's my YouTube, so I can see the hidden ones. I don't know what I don't know what these will play through. Your channel. Oh, but is it our most viewed one about Rivers Cuomo sucks? that was that was a great one. Except the beginning where he talks for too long. Yeah, Sober's up there. Let's see. What channel is this going to play through? Oh, that's loud. Oh, yeah, the recording's going to be awful. Can I? Yeah, and it was on a shitty, uh, like DVI camera, which is just the built-in microphone. So you can see me like, how old is this? 16 years ago. Where's my damn, nope, not that one. I need a different, oh wait, what about this one? Oh, that'll work. That's almost perfect. Uh, no, no, stop it. God damn it, Windows 11. Fuck off. There we go. It's good enough. And of course, he's just got his acoustic, so it sounds a little. At least my bass is helping it stay kind of heavy. It sounds lighter than it normally would since he's on his acoustic. There's a little bit of the wrong note there. Not much. I got mostly for the college for the plays. That's the last thing I've really played for. And I got a an electric upright bass 3 years ago. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I kind of specifically got it. I've always wanted an upright, but I kind of specifically got it to play for the plays at the college. And then I don't think they're going to have live music for the plays anymore. So, I mean, I always wanted one, but at the same time, it just kind of sits here and I don't really play it. Gotta love the breakdown. Every once in a while, I think it could be fun to do a music making stream. But like if I'm actually trying to record a song, uh, anytime I'm not playing the bass, I'm so bad at it that it takes like a million tries to get the part how I like it. So I feel like it would just be more frustrating and annoying in a live stream than fun. Let's see. Hey, let's watch. Let's, is it this one? Which shit? Which one is it? It wasn't close call. Oh, this one. Let's watch me shoot Hannibal in the face with with a rocket real quick in War Thunder. Completely randomly too. We're on the same squad. I bet the quality's not. Yeah, this is old, so the quality's not any better than that. So I shoot at this guy, send rockets, they miss, and then Hannibal flies straight into it. Mission, best squad, mission failed. Oh, so good. What was the Ray is about his dad. Special's pretty good. Crucify was our ballad. Um, parentheses is actually I really like Peppermint Crave. Whoa, that one the man, look how fat I was. Why is the aspect ratio squished? The hell's going on with that? Hey, shut up, Steve. Play the song. Oh yeah, I did War Thunder a little bit with mine. Um, it's kind of weird because you kind of got to stay in the cockpit view, so it kind of depends on which mode you play, really. I guess. One moment more. Try not to vomit. Yeah. Yeah. If you do like the historic battles or whatever, realistic historic, whatever they change the name to, won't be any good for arcade anyway. And at that, I don't know how they are now. At that time, they didn't have cockpits for everything either. Yeah, I actually had. We didn't really. I didn't get anything from it or really do anything with it, but I actually had a War Thunder sponsored stream a couple of years ago. We played with Corbin a little bit. What the freak? I love that band. Do you? Coming home, are you? The bass is like overwhelming. Every song, obviously. Yeah, sure. When you get here, you can come in and sing along with it. Then, if you know them so well. I couldn't even play the bass part for this. I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out, but there's literally no way I could possibly just pick it up and play it. It's been so long since I played this song. Already planned on it. No, she took guitar lessons a long time ago, and it didn't really go well. That's not an excuse because you have to play to make it not hurt. When you very first start out, you can't play for very long without it hurting. That's for sure. Oh yeah, you want to? No, I don't want to get rid of them. Never mind. I was gonna ask if you wanted an electric drum set. Oh yeah, that's actually me playing drums in this video too. Because he played the guitar part, and I played on my the same electric drum set I'm talking about. I played on it and recorded the playing while I was playing with his guitar, and then so we had that saved on the drum kit, and then when we played this, we told it to play.
I'm back.
I see that.
Was it me that you're looking for?
No,
Yes, it was.
definitely not.
Definitely is. Yeah. They only get to see my fist because I'm so
All right,
cool.
I'll do one more.
Did you do the Komodo one?
The what one?
The Komodo.
Oh, Rivers Cuomo, you mean?
Yeah.
We could do Rivers Cuomo sucks real quick. The whole beginning is annoying to me though, where talking about he's whining about Rivers Cuomo sailing out and doing a rock band video.
Who is that?
Who's what? That's Hickson. But anyways, so this is Rivers Cuomo Sucks. It got shared on a Weezer fan site, which is why it has like 1,600 views. And we made it up on the spot. This is the second time we played the song, and Hickson just did the lyrics as we played on the spot. And we've realized afterwards that the chord progression is a step. It's either up or down. I can't remember, but it's literally the entire chord progression is a step off of um, one of Weezer's songs, and we didn't even realize that till afterwards. It was like the chord progression is exact copy of one of their songs, except it's uh, like a step up or down. But anyway, the whole part's stupid. I hate it. Play the song, Steve. Yeah. Uh huh. Yep. Uh huh. Start the song, Steve. Yeah, that part was true. We wrote 5 minutes ago.
I love how you're wearing your NOFX shirt.
Cuomo. Call Weezer.
Why'd you hate it that? Why'd you guys hate it that much? I forgot why.
There's me messing up the bass part like usual. And say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa. That's one of my favorite parts.
Is that how old your shirt is?
Apparently, I'm good. The Weezer fans didn't like that line. And then I had to cough at the end. Bless you. Yeah, we did that right on the spot. He was so good with lyrics.
Is he still here?
Huh?
Do you ever talk to him?
He's dead.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
I didn't know that was him.
Uh, did I already play? I played parentheses. That was the other one I wanted to hear. And then I'm done. Actually, was it? Yeah. All the hookah. Let's see. What else? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if these highlights are really adding that much because it's already so white. Careful there, Murdoch. You almost missed the baseline again. See, it's right after 8. Is that all? Oh, there's the edge in here I didn't hit yet. Got my paint too spread out and it's all trying to dry up. Starting to struggle with it a little bit. I'll go back to our regularly scheduled music here in a second. It'd be funny if I get a copyright strike or something for playing my own music from a other channel. But like if I want to go through and uh want to re-record all this stuff, um especially with like how shitty these recordings are. I don't know if there's any way I can actually figure out all the lyrics. It's my music. Or I don't hear something that sounds like trash. I could see how close AI could get it, as in like um have it um process the song and pull the lyrics. That might at least give me a good base to start with, because that's how they do it for um like on Spotify, where it has karaoke for the songs and stuff. Not all the songs. If the song's not popular enough, they don't actually have the official lyrics, and it's just like auto-detected words from what it sounds like in the song. So I could use AI to do the same kind of thing. And maybe I can at least get an idea what the hell he's saying. And so obviously some of it would be easy, but to get every single word is pretty hard. Yeah, I'd just sing it myself. I have I can sing better than um what's the name of that site? Shit. I can sing better than I did for this recording. What's that freaking music site? Mm, It's God damn it. Used to be a really big independent music site. How the SoundCloud? Yes. I don't know how the hell I'm spacing on this. SoundCloud. And I'm not I can mix music okay, but I'm not the best at like mastering it, so it's not. It needs more high end in it. Because it leaves it kind of a little dull. I don't want to sign in. I want to. It's my music. Just reset. What? Oh my god. No, don't also sign me out everywhere. Well, I guess I'm not signed in, so it doesn't freaking matter. Oh shit. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I done messed that up. Or did I? Oh, it didn't actually copy. Oh, thank Christ. I thought I accidentally copied the old password. There we go. So this song's all me. I mean, it's a song that Steve and I wrote, but the recording is all me. And I worked on my singing quite a bit after this, actually. That was when I went on my big um, I lost all my weight, and then I decided I was tired of being skinny fat, and then I started lifting, and I was lifting 4 days a week, and then at some point in there, I also started doing vocal workouts after I was done working out. But I did all that after this was recorded, so. Even though this is slower, this is one of my favorite songs that we made. And it picks up after a little bit, but it takes a while. Bass dropping down there. Pretty sure I played this song on my actual bass on a stream when Sage was here. I remember we did something like that. Did something with my bass. I think we got the legs all highlighted. I think we're pretty well good. Stay your way with me. Yeah, my biggest thing is like if I just listen to this song, it sounds okay to me. But then if I go listen to other music, there's just way more brightness and more top end and then and in comparison, this sounds like a lot more dull because of that. Love that little doo 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 on the bass. Feel me, yeah. And where there's a genre, there's fans. Yeah. I just wish I was better at the mixing and mastering part, because I like where my levels are between the different instruments. I feel like that part's balance is just the it's just kind of the finer details. Like there's not enough top end and that kind of stuff. Okay, I think this is good. We don't need to hear that one. Oh wait, I'm clicking on I'm clicking on the stream screen. That one is as you can see 5 years older, and my voice is way worse on that one. That's the song I didn't write the lyrics, but that's the song I wrote originally in the band. That was our very first song. And then I have a you know what? That's an instrumental. I'll play it. I like my bass slash lower end instrumental I did. All right, we're gonna call the highlights good. Let's get to some chipping here. The way I sound recorded, yeah, that's pretty typical. It's something that you kind of get over the more you do it. Okay, let's start with lefty here. Ooh, those bristles are Jesus. Oh, that wasn't on the screen. Those were hard as a rock. Maybe we can get this leg. It'd be cool if we get both legs chipped before the end of the stream, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But we got a good start on this anyways. Literally my first time ever doing this, so I feel like, I feel like it's looking all right. I like my clean paints. But I'm surprised at after I started destroying my nice clean paint. I'm surprised at how much it didn't bother me. I really thought I was going to be struggling through this and being like, what the hell have I done? We start at the bottom, I suppose. Be good place. That is too wet. Yeah, it's definitely got a groove to it. That's probably the fastest guitar solo I've ever played. It's not even that fast. Do 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 do. I'm just like regular guitar. Well, I guess you could say regular guitar. That's actually a baritone guitar that I have. That's why I did everything kind of bass related. There's two or three different bass parts going on. There might be two different bass parts going on, and then instead of using a normal guitar, I used my baritone guitar. Absolutely destroy the feet here. And then just for the fun of it, um, I'll show you what I uploaded that song, or maybe I won't because it's not loading. Hello? Yes, I know something went wrong. Something went wrong. No shit. Is what the fuck? Is Suno dead? It's just no more? What is happening? I was just gonna show I uploaded that song and then because I always wanted to put lyrics to it, and then I had a friend write lyrics for it, but I never ended up recording it or anything. So to get an idea of how the lyrics would fit and how it might sound, I uploaded it and put the lyrics in and just had Suno do it basically. Except I did it with a female voice. I thought it came out pretty cool. But I guess we will never know because the page isn't loading. I mean, the page is kind of loading, but not really. Okay, well, it works perfectly fine in Firefox for some reason. Yes, I know it's a new sign in. That one. No, you can't see my two-factor. I know better than that. Don't share this with anyone. Say signed in, sure, whatever. Could also listen to my Cthulhu music. We've listened to that before though. Okay, well now that I'm logging in, I think the site still doesn't work. My uh okay, refreshing it's kind of working. Refreshing brought it up again. Let's see. workspaces. Evan Lou, that's what I named because it's Cthulhu related songs. Um, but the singer sounds like Evanescence. It reminds me of Evanescence, so I named the singer Evan Lou. Stream start no songs. I thought it was. I thought I had it in a different, like its own playlist. Is it in my? Oh, here it is. So this is that instrumental, but that I did, but through AI with a female voice. Although this is the remastered version. I can't remember if this is better or not, but anyway, yeah. So this is you'll hear direct parts from the recording that we just listened to. Like that. That's exactly the same. And for or is it actually wait a second. It's not playing. Hang on. I need to go into here. And for Hannibal and Bremis, um, the lyrics were written by Jesse Matthey. So, yeah. Take what you will of that. More volume settings. Where's. Oh, they're opening up on a monitor on the sim rig. I wasn't seeing it. Like, I'm hitting the button. Where's the damn settings? I want the mixer. Where's the mixer at? I work in IT. Where's the mixer at? How did I miss the mixer? Oh, I got to scroll down farther. There it is. Output device. Put that on the music channel, please. Now, will you do it? Oh, it does. Sweet. So maybe good. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to tell with him, but it. I saw him just kind of in passing recently, and he actually did seem like he's looking a little better. But he does write a lot of lyrics and poems and just write a lot in general. So, but he gave me these lyrics, and then I tried to play it with the song, and I just couldn't figure out how he was thinking that they were gonna fit in. So doing this and having the AI use my music, but then do the voice, I ended up really liking it. And this voice and it being kind of grunge reminds me of Garbage, so I named the singer Junk. Yeah, I think it's mostly just because it's a female voice and it's a grungy type song. I think that's really about the only reason, but God in the rain. I said I was going to be more reserved on the chipping, but since this is literally the bottom of the feet, I'm going to go pretty hard on this. I could almost, if the beginning of the song was faster, I could almost hear the Donnas playing this song. I feel like it's not quite punky enough for the Donnas, but I could kind of hear them playing this song. I heard there was some like #1 country song that was AI, and I thought that was hilarious because I hate country. Is Need Girl Singing for Real? Yeah, yeah. Some smaller bands have had problems because like Spotify and stuff. Oh, we don't need to listen to that. That song's about my son and I watching Dragon Ball. I mean, we could watch it. It's a good song. This is about me and my son watching Dragon Ball together. Give me more. That part makes no sense. Bub's fist in the air backyard. Whatever. This is really what I think um, AI music excels at, writing silly little personal songs that only you care about. That's where I find like the biggest advantage to it. Super Saiyan time. Ooh, I like that. Little scratch there. And it's kind of on and on, whatever. It's basically over, but okay. Premise doesn't know of the Cthulhu music. some of these are way too good. Like some of these are way better than they should be. I have 7 songs in an album. Animals mod deleted message confused me. I lost train of thought. They're not all about Cthulhu, but they are all literally based on H.P. Lovecraft lore. Banned himself. It does kind of look like that, doesn't it? Okay, so the top of this is going to be pretty heavily. Oh, and then like around here. Ollie cat, what are you doing? I didn't really check the level. That's a little louder than normal, but that's not too bad. Turn it down just a little bit. Stardew. Yep. Hey, Stardew has some dark stuff in it. Some of the storyline stuff. They don't, yeah, I'm sure. There's actually a sequel, and you haven't seen the first one. Oh, Heavier Trip. I feel like I want my skinny brush. Next song. I think it's annoying making these songs is a lot of them start with the oh, like eerie awe thing constantly happening, and it makes the beginning of every song sound the same. So a lot of these I had to like either edit or make it do the beginning a couple different times. Main stuff, the main group is a metal band. Oh. Oh, this looks so much better than that other brush. I should just use this. Necronomicon. On the outside of the foot, if I'm going to add extra details. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Quit touching it. You're just making it worse. That's what she said. Sure. Why not? I feel like I need to fill in a bunch of this because it went on too light and it doesn't look like actual chipping. You could listen to it. I've listened to this more than I'd like to admit. I mean, I also made it, but after the, I think it's the next song was the very first song that I made with it. And I was just like, holy shit, this is good. The electric, yeah, it's got some dark synthwave in it. It's because uh the actual instrumental description of it is atmospheric, electric, theme, dark, electric synth with heavy bass and eerie pads. The deep, deep, deep. Keep wandering to the edges of the camera. I'm so bad at staying in the middle of the camera. Let's see. I can imagine the back of this wouldn't be as damaged because like he's walking through shit and it's dragging, but not necessarily he's not going to step backwards as much. Makes sense, right? Calls from the deep, deep, deep. Okay, so it's going to be pretty much this whole edge. Because that's going to run into that. Oh yeah, sure. There's a playlist with the 7 songs, so yeah, I'll send it. And since they have a new Suno has like a new version or whatever, I kind of started working on some new ones, but I got frustrated with them all. They're still sounding all like too identical. And I tried a bunch of different things and it just, these look like shit stains and not chipping on the front there where I did it with the other brush. It's really bugging me. But I got frustrated with it because it was still all sounding too samey. Which one is this? Oh, the F tagging. I remember Hannibal liked this one. Yeah, and I tried changing the prompts so much, and I couldn't quite figure out what part they keep all starting with the same stupid opening, and then they all sound exactly the same. Part of the problem is because I'm using. I don't know if I really like that. I'm using the same character or voice or whatever, so it gets the same voice, but that also carries with it the kind of sound of the band as well. I love that. The kill switch on her voice. So cool. More of Emily from Lincoln Park. Yeah, I just more thought of Evanescence because of the type of music. I'm already understanding why people do this. The with the weather, the chipping and stuff. I could I could do this for hours. Yeah, that's everything I look at with weathering is like once you do it, it seems like there's like no going back. And yeah, I'm picking up what they're laying down. Oh yeah, yeah. Some of the songs she goes harder, kind of more like an Evanescence thing. But oh, this is the I love the chorus on this one. To the Cthulhu. The Cthulhu. You think of an actual band? We can't place the name? Aw. Okay, so we need a bunch of chips kind of around here. Because that's where this would come down and smash. Smash. All right. Maybe it went a little hard on the roundy bits. Put the kids to bed. All right. See you later. They don't have lyrics. I can't remember. Bit higher tempo. Still like see a. I shouldn't have highlighted the bottom edge of the feet. That was dumb. I still saw a highlight sticking out there. The back edge of these to be super scuffed because the foot would come down on the heel, right? Makes sense in my head, anyways. I think I'll try to do the other foot with this brush and not the other brush and see if I like it better. Because it's the bottom of the foot and you don't really see it anyway. Be a good test spot. Cyber Priest is more cyberpunk than that. What time is it? Oh shit, it's time to go. Tonight. Oh, we at least got the highlights done. Well, for what we're working on. Is this matte meat? It's all just on the edge. Resonance. This is one of those songs that was just like, this is way better than it needs to be. Okay, now as we get up here, I'm going to do less. I mean, the knees could use some because they're going to be down on the knees. Maybe a little bit gore. You know something? I can't remember it. Yeah. The daughter better be ready for some shows tonight. All right. I'm literally trying, as I'm doing this, I'm literally trying to say, if I don't stop now, I don't know if I ever will. Yeah, I'm still not stopping. Okay. That's where we're at so far. Feel like it's a little too heavy, but it's the feet, right? We'll thin it out as it goes up. The leg's not done, but it's most of the way there because there's not going to be as near as much up in the thighs and stuff. So cover up the old wet palette. Let's yeah, this was the other one you really liked, I think. Me when you're in Odessa? All right. Yeah, I think you like the chanting parts. Is what I'm guessing. I mean, the rest of it's good too, but okay. So our first attempt at weathering, I feel like this is going pretty well. We'll leave these for next week. They should start going faster too, because I'm getting more used to the what would you call it, the process. Really, vinegar. I don't know what any of that is. But yeah. Anyway, I am out of here. Gonna watch some shows and relax before bed. And yeah, we'll be back. Should be back Monday for the normal Mecha Monday, and not Weathering Wednesday. We'll still be weathering, but we're just the normal Monday that we're usually going. So yep. Peace.